Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm at the Loon Lake Beach here, which is down that way, and this would be, so there's the lake and the beach, and this is the changing shelter in the bathroom, and this is at Copper Falls State Park. So and I'm going to take this trail for 2.5 miles. It's called the Red Granite Falls Trail, and I've never done this trail before, and there's a road heading off from here, and there's actually some private homes down here to the left. So it's kind of an odd configuration. You gotta drive through a state park to get to your house. Alright, evidently this is the side trail that goes up to the Murphy Lake here, which I've never seen that lake. But we're here. We're gonna keep going down to Red Granite Falls. I just met a couple. They were walking their dogs, and the reason why they're on this trail is on the Doughboys Trail, which is the waterfall trail here in the park. You cannot walk your dog. So that's why they were walking their dogs here. We're up to this junction, and I think in the wintertime the cross-country skis go that way and they come back this way. But we're heading towards Red Granite Falls in 1 mile. So looks like we got a little bit of a hill to climb, but nothing outrageous. This is where these two trails come together. Like I said, going back to the parking lot, you're supposed to go that way. It's kind of a one-way ski trail in the wintertime. We're coming down here over Little Creek, and then there's another divide. It doesn't look like it's too far from here, that you split up, and if you're, it's right up here. We're almost up to it, I believe. I think I see a trail going to the left, and I don't quite see the trail going to the right, but I think it's there, unless I'm mistaken. Anyway, let's get up here. I'll walk a little faster. Yeah, it looks like there's a trail going to the right here. And evidently, when you're skiing, you go to the left here, or to the right here, and you come back on the left. We got a mucky area here along the right side of the trail here for a ways now. And I don't hear the waterfall yet, or the bad river, but I did hear, must have been Highway 13, some trucks or whatever. There's a really mucky area. And over on this side, it's kind of got a little hill over here. Maybe that's, we'll be hiking up on that hill on the way back, because the trail makes a big loop go over that way. But just hiking along, really nicely done trail here. We're going up a little bit of a hill here, but then I see some sunlight over there, so that might be clearing or the river. We're coming out to open area. It wasn't the river, it wasn't anything except for electric lines are coming through here. But I think I do hear the river now. I'm hearing water, so I don't think it's that far away. Now, after that electric line right away, it looks like we're going downhill at a pretty good rate here, and I can hear the water. So we'll see what happens here. Crossing some sort of old forest road here. Right there and right there. Probably used to maintain the park there. And I really hear water now. So Let's go down to this bend and see what we can see here. God, you'd think I'd be able to see it. I can hear it so loud, but I don't. Huh. Wonder what's up with that. There's another bend over here. Maybe we'll see it after this bend. Looks like I see a river coming up. Here. Oh yeah. There is a river here. Ooh. Look at that. Wow. You can see the gushing waters here. This is really good. This is really, really good. Look at that. Here's part of the waterfall over here, and there's another part up that way. Wow. And you can get right up next to the waterfall. With the other waterfalls here in the park, they're way down in a gorge, and you can't even get next to them. This one you can walk right down to it. This is a great waterfall. I'm practically right on top of the waterfall here. That's incredible. And like I said, I was down that way just a few minutes ago. But this is just a great waterfall here. Wow, look at it come around the bend up there. It's just really, really nice. I'm just upstream of the waterfall. The waterfall's right there. And just a cool section of the river here. Big boulder out in the middle. You got boulders all over the place there. Just incredible. I do admit that I didn't think this waterfall was going to be that great, you know, but it is. I just thought, oh, Red Granite Falls, you know, the other two waterfalls, Copper Falls and Brownstone Falls, are kind of on the marquee trail here, the Doughboys Trail. So here we go. I'm coming up this way, and hopefully this is the trail again. It looks like there's areas here along the river that, you know, people visit and maybe go picnicking and stuff like that. I'm on the main trail again, heading up a hill here. But way down below there, looks like there's a whole series of rapids and waterfalls. It sounds like a big rapidy part of the river down there. You can hear the water go there. So it looks like there might have been a little side trail right here going down to it. But yeah, I can see the river's just rushing like crazy down there. So that's pretty cool. Alrighty, I'm hiking away from the river and I'm up a ways now. I can hear the road noise from Highway 13 quite well up here. I think it's just on the other side of the river. And just hiking on top of this hill, and eventually the loop comes back together and I'll be hiking back to the parking lot. We're coming up to that electric line right away again. Before we crossed it down that way someplace. Somewhere down that way we crossed it. There's a view looking to the south. You can see the Pinocchio Range down that way. Big, I don't know if that's Mount Whittlesey or what that is. But there's a big hill down that way. Oh, here we go. We're back at the junction here where the trail splits up, and that's the way I went to Red Granite Falls. It seemed to take a little bit longer getting back here, but the trail's maybe a little bit longer coming back. It goes along the river, and then it looks like it's a little longer coming back. And then down here there's another little loop where the trail divides, and I'll be going to the right. It says parking lot this way, so here we go. And this is a small little loop thing, and cross-country skiers go this way. It's like a one-way trail for cross-country skiers. We've got this spot where the trails come back together. I mean, this trail that I was on kind of went over, and you got to have a little bit of a glimpse of the Loon Lake downhill in the woods. You can just almost barely see it over that way right now, but we'll be back to the parking lot in 0.3 miles, so just keep trucking along here. I'm coming up to the Loon Lake area over here. This is the beach house, the changing room. And there's the parking lot right there. There's my red van, and here's the beach down this way. Yeah, I'll take you down so you can take a look at it. It's a really nice beach. No pets allowed. Like I said, I do believe this is a changing room and a restroom here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go. It looks like the water fountain is closed up because of COVID. And it looks like the porcelain toilets are in operation. Then over here's a changing area. So this one's got toilets and a changing area. And over here's the beach. Right down here by these benches. And of course it says no lifeguard on duty. Oh, it says beach. Oh wait, beach closed at 10 p.m. Okay. So you can't really see the sand here, but there is sand. It's just down over the hump, and it appears that the park has got canoe or kayaks available over there. Canoes, kayaks, stuff like that. So there it is, the beach. And there's the parking lot, and I think I'm gonna see if I can head up to the tower. Yeah, and see the sunset in the tower. All right, I'm here. This is the Copper Falls Pavilion right there, coming down to the Doughboys Trail, and going to cross the bridge right here. And here's the Bad River. It's really rushing today, as we've seen down by Red Granite Falls. It was really rushing. It's really rushing here. And I'm heading up to the observation tower, and we're going to see how many steps that is. So far at that end, there was like 7 steps. So we got 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. So we're on our way. We're gonna have maybe, as far as steps, I remember there's lots of steps on this one. So I think it's gonna be another 200 or so steps to get up there. And here is the steps that I was talking about. All right, I'm at the top. There's 160 steps starting at back there. Looks to be like a little overlook there. That's on the other side of the fence. I don't know if I should be going there. But anyway, it's this closed area, so evidently not. And 160 steps before we even get to the tower. But you got a view up here. And like I said, some people circumvent the fence and go out and look there. But I'm not going to do that. I guess we're going to have a good view. Oh, there's like a little gully there where at one time there must have been landslide. But let's keep going here and take a look at the tower. Still coming up the hill. And there's a little side trail over to here. Looks like a very, very steep this cliff going down to the river there. Wow. I want to stay away from that for sure. But hopefully we're getting on top of it here. And we'll be getting to that observation tower. Oh, here's where the landslide was right there. Look at that. Oh wow. But looking forward, well, maybe I'm not looking forward to seeing the tower, but then I'll be climbing it. Some more views of the downhill portion. I hear cars down there. Maybe that's in the parking lot. Oh, there's the tower over there. Look at that. Okay, we made it up to the tower. There it is, way up there. And we'll see how many steps this has. Like I said, I think we had 160 to 170 on the way up here. We'll see how much this is. We made it. I made it to the top, and that was 81 steps. You can look out that way. It's fairly hazy, but that's the way you'd be looking if it's a clear day. You'd be seeing Lake Superior out that way. Now we got the sun going down over that way, and I can't look over, but that's the way it looks going down, and so on. It's quite nice up here, although the trees are not quite making for such a good view here. You can see through some places, but the trees are kind of encroaching on it. And nevertheless, a nice spot to come up and, well, I'm doing some exercise here, getting up to here, put it that way. So like I said, it was 80 steps, 81 steps getting up this, just the tower, and I believe that other staircase was 160, but I'll recount it. All right, coming down, I counted 78 steps. I thought I counted 80 on the way up, but somewhere maybe it's 79. But we're gonna come back down and hit, that's nothing compared to this other staircase over here. We're coming up to this huge staircase going down to the, going down the bridge over the Bad River. So I'm gonna start counting steps again. Like I said, I thought last time it was something like 160, but we'll see. Well, I counted 145 steps coming down that stairway, and then there's these over here going to the bridge, which I think are 25 more. And here's the gushing water here of the Bad River. We're coming over here near the pavilion. What did I say, 17 at that other end of the bridge. And here we go. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that's 170 between the bridge and that big staircase. Alrighty, now I'm just heading back to camp. But that was an interesting hike. Definitely, since I'm not in Madison, I'm not going to the Planet Fitness today. There's the beautiful Bad River. So I decided to do a different exercise program besides going doing the chainsaw classes.